Optimus, using my superior intellect, I have devised a new way for the Dinobots to aid us in battle.
Excellent, Jafar. We need to come up with a way to defeat the Decepticons.
Allow me to demonstrate using this new...
This is the sound of Bolt Matrix desperately trying to be someone that he's not.
And that's all there is to it. What do you think?
That's a horrific use of an MP10. I'm a little disgruntled. I'm also a little pissed. I've had that much. I'm not drinking Coke anymore, but I did start drinking Coke for this evening. I'm quite drunk. But anyone who's been watching, I snapped the foot off that. I don't know which one, but he's now good for standing up, and that's it. And even then I don't think he'll really stand up because I've glued his foot at a slightly funny angle. He's got to stoop forward now. I fucking hate that thing, so I'm just not worried about it. I hate it. It's a fucking... I'd always mistrusted it from the day I got it. It doesn't look enough like him in either of his Rodimus or Rodimus Major or Hot Rod or whatever it is. It's a swizzle. It's fucking shit. Ah. In life, there are sometimes woozles, but there are also heffalumps. I think this is a bad idea. Lead a Jetfire. Talk about a must-buy. Fan bloody tastic. If you take his ears and you pull his ears, he goes like that. If you take his trunk and you press the button on the top, he goes. It's very tough. But he does get a little tusk erection. He is crazy paving. He's 1980s crazy paving. If you look at him the wrong way, here you go, let's do a little tour. If my face is shiny, it's because it's just so fucking hot. Tonight I've watched YouTube, I've watched the new Godzilla movie, not the new fucking twat. I've watched the old 1998 Godzilla movie, which I think is better than the original one. Sorry, but I do. It had more story to it. That's just... I liked it. I was doing a tour. This thing is crazy paving. It's 1980s crazy paving. When it looks good, it looked good. But then if the wind changes direction somewhere in the country, it just explodes into a great big panelly mess. I bought this from All the Cool Stuff, which is a shop where you can go and buy things. They're actually a shop, a retail outlet where you can say, "Excuse me, good man, my good man, can I look at this please?" and hold it in your hand. Where else can you find that these days? Fucking internet. Support your retailer. And he had one of these in the cabinet. He had he had that as well. Ooh, sweet. This I'm really pleased with. This not quite so much. I wish I got Slipstream instead. But I've got him now. It's fine. It's okay. I was going to say, what was I going to do? Seems like I'm sat here and I've done a dirty advert for you anyway. All the Cool Stuff. Go there, they're sexy. I might turn it into a robot for you. I've got a depth charge and I've got a mammoth. And I've got a lion. Yeah, I'm one of the people that speaks out quite regularly about the fact that Beast Wars is shit and Optimus Prime is a truck, not a fucking monkey. Yeah, I looked at the monkey the other day and I picked him up and I had a play with him. I'm coming round to Beast Wars. I hardly have any. Which means that this year at Auto Assembly, there's a pterodactyl from Beast Wars Neo, whose name I can't remember, but he's very slender and tall, and Ray talked about him once, and I want one of those. It's just sexy. And J-Bot had some of the... He had the Grimlock and Swoop from Armada or Energon or something like that. And he had to start a Facebook page because everyone was scrambling for it and wanting one, and I'm like, you fucking go for your life, mate, because I don't want to pay more than 25 quid, but I really like that figure just to sit and play with it once. It's not worth 25 quid just to play with once. This is a shell former. Definition of a shell former is a toy that's in a shell. It's a toy within a toy. It's a fucking Russian doll of a transformer, because it's like, I've got a toy on the outside and I'm going to disconfigurate the outside and there'll be a little fucking robot inside going, howdy ho. I think this is my first experience of a genuine, real uber shell former. I transformed this from a robot into a heffalump for the first time without any instructions, and that made me feel very sexy. I'd like to point out at this moment that I don't have the missiles and stuff like that. They're in the bag. Then when in the bag is the box, and in the box is the missiles, and I've got no intention of taking them out, because for some reason I just think both of these are worth keeping as a I've got the box with the foam in kind of deal, because they might be worth something one day when I'm a horrible heroin addict just cowering in a bench somewhere. I can sell these and buy more crack. If you take these and pull that and pull that, the front legs come out. And if you pull that and pull that like that, everything starts to go it's all going a bit wonky, look! Bloody hell! So if you take these and sort of pull them and wangle them apart and all that sort of stuff, and move that back there like that, and that back there like that, and pull all of this down like that, and rotate the waist. Oh, maybe it's not time to rotate the waist. There we go. There, right, okay, fine. Cool, so we're going to go like that, and we're going to go like that. The reason we've done that is because if you have them the other way, or although they've got these little things which I thought made them like Gatling guns or something like that, that when they were in the shop, I believe this is the correct way, because that's how all the pictures are done. I'll read. These bits here are on stalks, so you're going to push that up like that, and that in the back like that, move that round so that all fits up together. You're going to twist this round on its own little ratchety kind of thing that sits like that. You're going to take the feeters, I like the feeters, and I go both of them like that, and there we go. You got a foot now! Let me do that to the other one very quickly. Do that, do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. They are sexy legs. Look, it doesn't stand because he's a bastard, and you have to sort of force a stand by not having the feet at quite the right angle, because the ball joints are quite good. It just means he stands on them lovely, hunky-dory. But you've got this lovely piston stuff and all this detail in here, look. And he's got calf muscles. It works, it really, really works. The colours are absolutely glorious. So what you do is you take all of this junk up here and you pull it all apart like that, and you pull that off like... I'm going to pull it off, said the vicar to the actress. And then you got an elephant head. Okay, I'm going to leave that to one side for the moment. I've not quite worked out how he holds it yet. I've not even played. Didn't expect to see it. He's just been sat smiling at me every day. These are good. I'm just going to demonstrate these because it's very clever. When you take it from a robot to a heffalump for the first time without using the instructions, it doesn't seem to want to hold together, and then you realise that the fists hold on to pegs on his back to make sure the transformation stays in place properly. You don't get that stuff anymore. That's very, very, very sexy. We're going to pull all the arm junk out like that. You're going to take that, you're going to twist that and put the little hinge thing at the top. You're going to turn that like that, you're going to do that like that, and you're going to pop the ball joint off. You just are. Accept it from me now. You're going to pop, but don't feel bad about it. It's okay. Move that like that. Take the other arm in, move the other arm up like that, move it up. So can you see that there's a plastic jointy thing there? So you lift that up like that, and then turn it like that, put it like that, and do it like that, and that's all good. It's all good. Take that like that, and then squeeze it down. You get a head mold, and then you take the horns and go like that, and go like that. I'm just going to inspect it for a while. I love you, you are so beautiful. It's just so good. And it makes me absolutely really want a big convoy now, because it gets to go up there. I love up there. It's blue, it's white, it's red. It needs to be all the things that it is. If you go like this, it has just the most delightful fucking matrix in its chest. It's absolutely unbelievable. It just makes me sick. And can I pop it out? Well, it's got beautiful transparent stuff, which means it's all light piping-y. There's loads of lovely detail underneath, even though you've taken the doohickey out. The tops of the arms are made of this horrible blue translucent material, which is going to crack one day, make the bottoms of the arms fall off, and then no one's going to want the toy anymore. It doesn't have light piping, which is a little difficult, but as Vangelis would say, it's the pinnacle of loveliness, because it does all of these kind of, I don't know what's going on, and it's good. Shut that up. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's be retro, shall we? If I move these all the way back here. These are on these sort of rotating things, which is quite good. He can go up and down at the hips. He can go bendy at the knee. He doesn't have a waist joint. He does have a waist joint. Of course he does. I showed it to you earlier.